What's up, everybody? We're back versus gaming. Your boy Frankie, and this time I'm giving you my review on the long-awaited Jump Force. For all of you out there, it is pretty much Shonen Jump characters put into one game to fight each other. For those of you who may have pre-ordered, like I did, you got this cool little banner to show off in your room. I am a Luffy fan, so I got my One Piece hat on today. So I had to celebrate one of my favorite shonen animes. I'm gonna hop right into it so that y'all can get a look too. And I've played the game for maybe a couple of hours. I'll give it maybe 3 or 4 hours. And I like what I see. I like the visuals. And hopefully y'all will like it too. It's definitely its predecessor, the J All-Stars game for the PS3. It definitely is a much better predecessor to it. It also is it reminds me a little bit of Ninja Storm with the speed. At least it's a really quick game, as you'll see here in a little bit. And they went with the custom avatars, which I'm fine with, but I've kind of grown away from doing the custom. I just really wanted to fight. I haven't really used my custom character, not unless I have to, but if I don't have to, I've used, of course, Monkey D. Luffy. As you can see, you get to set up 6 different profiles from what I see here. My person, of course, had to be a part of One Piece. He had to be like Luffy. So I armed myself with, or naming myself first, I had to go with Monkey D. Yo. My character's name is Yo. And the build that I'm going to go for, definitely, if you haven't noticed, is clearly Luffy. I'm going One Piece all the way. There's plenty of other animes in here, so I definitely am eager to see the DLC that'll come later with this game, if they decide to embrace it and try to do something with it. The loading screens give you a bunch of tips, but I've learned that more of the combat, as in any fighting game, you get a better feel of it. You'll notice how fast it'll become. When you're actually looking at it, it is actually really fast. I didn't anticipate how fast it was, and at times, I don't know, like it seemed like I didn't know what I was doing, and I was just button mashing, which I definitely don't want to just button mash, which is cool and all, but button mashing has never been fun to me. I will say the counters and the invading or evading are really cool. I really like that. It's really anime. That's how I try to think of it to keep it really fresh to me. It's really like in the anime, you about to get punched. You don't really just have time to hit an instant sub. You got to really be on point with your guard. As you can see here, you'll wind up in your main area where your other J-Force people are. Me personally, I don't really mind the people. It's really cool to see what they look like, but again, it's one of those things that it's you either like it or you don't. I'm gonna give you guys just a little hint of the missions. There is fast travel. To me, no offense to anybody, it's a real Japanese game to me. Circle does a lot of your talking, but it's also a cancel. I'm used to that when it comes to foreign games. Well, at least Japanese ones, to my experience. O will be your X button, while X is your O button. You join little factions as you when you start. The faction, of course, I chose Monkey D. Luffy's, and I'm really eager to show y'all the fight, and I'm hoping y'all enjoyed it as much as I do. I played some matches with some of my friends to get my skills up a little bit. I'm not good, but as a guy who wants to be king of the pirates, I'm going to have to get real good, especially if I don't want Luffy to lose to anybody. Again, if you guys want to join me and link up with me, add me as a friend, and we can maybe play online one day, check down in the description below, and you'll see my PlayStation Network name, Moonstar90. I know, they give you the randomest names. I'm going to give you a free mission. I'm going to do a couple for y'all. I'm going to do some easy ones. As you can see here, you got a list. I mean a list, gang, of plenty of quests that you can do that'll upgrade and give you the items that you need to make your character efficient in battle. If you want to go with the custom character build, I'm going to do the upgrading mission too. There's a recommended level for the missions. I've found it that it's more your skill that really helps, even though they can do more damage. It's something else. The character you neutrally start off at is your custom character. For me, I have found a couple of characters that I actually like. Hands down, first and foremost, Monkey D. Luffy. First character I had to pick. The next one I found that I really like, and I'm always a fan, is my homeboy Atem, or Yugimoto. I really enjoy his fighting style. He definitely blew me out the water with how he fought. And last but not least, I'm balancing in between. Lucky you can create multiple teams. I have one with Yusuke Urameshi. I also have another one with, excuse me for if I say it wrong, but I call him Caprica. He's really, if you're a Hunter x Hunter fan, they've given you the characters that you definitely would like. I would like to see some more of them. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure as well. You've got your Jotaro, which how can you forget him? Along with, you also have Dio as well. And it's really nice. I've also stuck with Sabo. One Piece fans, y'all already know Sabo is just as dope as he is in the series, as he is in this game. And I've also liked Sanji. I also liked Sanji when I tried him out. So I'm going to give y'all a little preview. Fighting is fairly easy. You get your power up like in your Dragon Ball Z games. You have your gauge. You have your light attack, which is your square. Your heavy attacks, which are your triangle. You have your grab, which is circle. Jump is X. And you really have to pick up everything as you go. That's what I'm still learning. I'm still trying to master the dodging. You can do a quick dodge with L1, but it takes away from a meter that I'm going to show you here in a little bit. That really controls a lot of what you'll be doing. Along with your specials, a lot of it you can tell that they took from different aspects of the different games, from your Dragon Ball Z games to your Naruto games, and also to your prior Jumpstar games. So here we go. We're about to get into it. I'm all set. I like the presentation. As you can see, the graphics are pretty good. I really like it. I don't know how fast it's moving for y'all, but for me, it's pretty fast. As you can see, it's a lot. You'll notice a lot of button mashing, but I think it's you got that from your you got it from your Ultimate Ninja Storm, which is fine. Recovering isn't kind of one of those things you just do in the air. You have to hit the ground, and you'll do most of your recovering. Your powering up is your R2. You'll go in. You can break their guard and such like that. You've got your... This guy's whooping my ass. You've got your dash, like in your Dragon Ball Z games. The switching's a little different. You push L2 once and you'll switch, but if you hold it, you'll do a... Damn, get your ass with Frieza. I really like Yugi's moves, him utilizing Dark Magician Girl and Dark Magician. Also the draw concept, he draws all kinds of different cards. It's really neat. Yugimoto's easily one of the neatest characters. His special being Slifer the Sky Dragon. I'll show you in a little bit. Sorry, I was moving so fast doing it for y'all. That R2 brings up the moves that you can use that are going to be accessible to you. Given, you have just some regular combos if you keep pushing squares. You see the moves that popped up and are highlighted are the ones I can use. And I'm going to use draw. Draw, it either will power up your abilities or it powers up your abilities. You'll get Swords of Revealing Light, which hopefully I get to show y'all that because Swords of Revealing Light is really dope. And then you also get, I think it's light, it's something about the arrows. The arrow. I know it's an arrow. I forget the shining arrow maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but I do know Magician's Arrow. Not 100% sure, but y'all know what I mean. Looks like he canceled my move, and you gonna have to take a quick break. Damn, we got Yusuke Urameshi. All my Yu Yu Hakusho fans, you see how he did that quick? It looks like it was a character sub because Yusuke definitely wasn't out there. But I'm still learning everything, and they don't teach you everything either. So. Red Hawk. I really like using Luffy. Cause I'm just really a Luffy fan. Like I can never get enough of Luffy. Luffy's really cool. I don't know if some of you have been keeping up, but y'all know Gear 4, and that's what I'm really excited about. They gave me Gear 4. I wish they'd given me Snake Man, but that's fine. That's super fine. Damn. I haven't learned how to do the awakenings. I've seen a couple of people's, but I myself have not been able to do that. He's trying to take me out. It's like you can chase. It's so many different things that can make this game very valuable as a fighting game, but it's just really... It's fast. I'll tell you in my review. I definitely will tell you all the things that I like and dislike. But hopefully you're enjoying the scenery itself. Note how I had to get out of there. I don't know what I did. I'm just glad I got out of there. We got Dark Magician Girl. We got my homeboy Dark Magician. Damn, he came out there. Got his homie. That's actually really cool. Then I'm gonna draw the top deck of the top deck Slifer. No tributes needed. You got your close-ups, and Yusuke is definitely a close-up fighter. You can see, I lost. It's cool. As you see the battle definition from getting hit by attacks. You gain a little bit of experience. You gain some gold. You do a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch of the game that's in store, but I really want to see what they do with it. We're going to run it back because nothing goes well with margaritas than salt. And I'm full of it from losing. So now we're going to actually get this show on the road, and I'm going to do some more little combos. You can chain moves if it's the right move, but you got to learn the balance of which moves can chain well out of your combos and stuff like that, which gives it a little bit of a curve, which I like. That's always good in a fighting game. We're gonna go on and skip all that. Bam. See, none of that I understand. I understand nothing that happened there. You block a lot. Alright. Eat Dark Magician Girl. Eat Slifer Sky Dragon. Let's hope all this changes, because I'm kind of learning combos as I go myself. And it seemed to all work. That was perfect. 109 hits. Yeah, the combo hits are insane, but don't pay them too much mind. It's not as bad as it seems. Top deck. I have to draw an ability. I'll get my ability up. Top deck again. My ability is up again. I believe all of them are random. I don't think that it changes depending on your gauge. It does, however, consume 1 gauge. Bam, there it is. My swords are revealing light. And then you can just chain and combo and whoop ass. And then we got Dark Magician Girl with the circle. Yugi's amazing. He's like literally a ranged character. What you just seen there was like, it's your quick move, it's your L1, and the bar that you see flashing before you're down in that bottom corner, it absorbs that whole bar. Oh shoot, I see. I pushed the draw card and it made it have Dark Magician come out to help. So what if I do it with some other moves? Yep. Looks like with Yugi, we've got all kinds of combos. Oh, no, he's Golden Frieza. We need to top deck. I've also noticed that you can't block their signature. You can block the signature moves, but you cannot dodge out of them. Yugi's not playing, and just like I'm not playing, I'm gonna top deck this card, and then I'm gonna summon Slifer the Sky Dragon. Number of cards in my hand. You know the rules. Only 6. That's 6,000 power though. Enough to wipe out Frieza. Not power level wise, but y'all get what I mean. As you can see, the battle damage on Yugi, because he was the only one fighting. That's the only way to get battle damaged, which is also a cool thing to see. You see that experience going up. I'm not sure yet what the experience is for, but I know that their stats increase from their attack and their HP. They go up. And you can check that out in the menu selection. It shows it at the top. Or character selection, I'm sorry, not menu selection. The character selection screen. And that is Jump Force. That is Jump Force. Those 2 rounds. I'm assuming it's going to get even more intense as people start to learn the game, especially learning the dodging mechanic. The dodging mechanic will change everything in this game. It can definitely make or break you. If you do not guard, you will take a lot of damage. I haven't learned how to control the damage settings yet. So the damage that they deal, I'm glad with it. it makes you, it forces you to put up your guard. There's nothing worse than playing a fighting game and you don't put up your guard. Here, there are just some, these are items that you need to actually upgrade the skills themselves, if you'd like. Or actually, it's little boosts that you get require these items to power up. No biggie, you can get them from doing missions, it seems. From doing the missions, and I'm gonna also assume the key quests, which are your main story quests. And you just gather them up and you enjoy your time as a Jump Force hero using some of your favorite anime characters' powers. And this is my review on it. I like the game. As a Shonen fan, it definitely made up for Jump Stars from the PS3. I don't think Jump Stars was bad, but it wasn't good. The character selection was amazing in it, though. I will give it that. I liked a lot of the characters in it. I'm hoping that they just do a DLC for that, for this, and adding those different characters, especially since we've got licensing and a bunch of shit we don't understand. But it is what we have, and they can definitely draw from that. I hope that they do. As far as the combat goes, I get, on a scale of 5, I give it about a 2 or a 3. I'm still in between because of how wild it is. You can tell what you're doing, but you can't tell what you're doing. And that in a fighting game can determine a lot of things. Especially with the timing of this, it says just as you're hit, that's how you're able to dodge a lot of the attacks and stuff like that. So learning that, I feel, can be a curve. And especially for newer players trying to get into a fighting game, I feel that can really discourage them against a more veteran fighting player who has had their experience with multiple platforms of fighting games. The visuals, I love it. I love how the characters look. I love their designs. It gave them a realistic feel. We're enjoying the anime, but when it comes to the games, we're getting a more realistic feel. We're also getting different arts. We're getting different engines being used as far as fighting game engines, and I'm really liking that. I like how the overall game's powers are. Everybody has their abilities. It gives you a bit of a curve. I like the combat curve because of that, but I also like that the combat curve is kind of meh as well. So take it as you will for that, but that's how I see it. I also like the little customizations. They're cool. I like that they add the customizing, just like with Strikers and a lot of the games that are coming out. Customizing, giving people their own flair, I feel puts the character in it a little bit, which is always a good thing. I definitely like Namco Bandai. They are one of my favorite companies that make games. A lot of the games that I play are helped developed by them. So thumbs up to y'all on this. I'm really, really eager to see what y'all do with it. And in my overall review of me just playing this game for about 4 hours, if we're scaling it on a 5, I'm giving it a 3. I don't say spend $60 on it. I definitely say that. Maybe when DLC comes out, we get a couple more kind of like Strikers, then its value would equate. But until then, no. If you have a friend that has it, then I definitely recommend borrowing it from them. They do have local verses, so you do not have to worry about just playing this game solely online. You can play it with friends at home. And I feel if you did do a tournament for it, I wouldn't say major, but definitely if you and your friends, you all like to play different kinds of fighting games, this is definitely one of those fighting games that people who aren't accustomed to your Street Fighters, your Smash Brothers, Mortal Kombat and Tekken, they can definitely pick this up, and it'll be kind of the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm feel, which is always good. But that's all from my review. That's what I've given it. Hope you all check it out and check out more videos on it. I plan on doing a lot with it because it's Shonen, because it has Monkey D. Luffy in it, and it has a bunch of other anime characters that I really truly loved growing up. So for the sake of fan bait, I say get it if you're a fan. If you're not a fan, borrow it from a friend and have fun. That's all for us for today. Come out and check out our page some more. We've got more material coming out for you, and that's always going to be fun. Come and check us out. This is Frankie with Versus Gaming. Peace.